Hi everyone, this is my first live Instagram video or Instagram live video or whatever I'm supposed to call it. But I am sitting here waiting for my kid to come out of school, and I just wanted to share a couple thoughts about Rosh Hashanah that's coming up, and it's a very pressurizing and stressful time of year for a lot of people, and I think a part of this is the scourge of perfectionism, where we have these overly high expectations of ourselves and of our kids, if we have kids, to make the perfect meal and be the perfect thing at synagogue, and they should be perfect, and our clothes should be perfect, and everybody should sit perfectly, and we should keep all our resolutions perfectly, and it's just impossible. Not only is it impossible, but perfection is really the enemy of good. Hello, everybody. This is kind of fun. And so we put this ridiculous pressure, and then we say, well, forget it, I can't do it that way, I can't do it perfectly, so I'm not going to do it, or I'm just gonna kind of stop trying to do it well, and then I'm just gonna underperform, because it's easier to just not have any expectations of myself than to do it perfectly. And that's really like a tool of the Yetzer Hara, that evil inclination, that toxic voice that says, well, if you're not doing it well, you might as well not do it. If you're not doing it perfectly, then you're a failure. So I think that a lot of what we want to achieve this time of year is to be in our best mind frame for the holidays. And you can't do that if you're beating yourself up. For sure, if you're beating up the people in your family, like, sit still, be quiet, don't get grape juice on your shirt, and stop moving so much, and can't you behave yourself, and can't you sit at the table, and I made this beautiful food, and nobody's behaving themselves. And somehow we think that because it's Rosh Hashanah, like, all of our real life problems aren't going to happen anymore, and all of the human beings in our lives aren't going to just act like human beings. What? Where is that even from? So I think that part of what we want to do is just chill out and just say, okay, what do I have to do on Rosh Hashanah? I have to show up as my best self. That doesn't mean that I have to be perfect. It doesn't mean that my resolutions have to be perfect. It doesn't mean that my food or my prayers have to be perfect. But what it does mean is that my desire to be my best me, not my perfect me, because that doesn't exist, but my desire to be my best me is there. And I'm showing up before God on Rosh Hashanah, and I'm saying, God, I want to be my best me, and I want to be connected this year, and I want to be a happy person. I want to be an enlightened person. I want to be a giving person. I want to be a person who sees the best in others. I want to be a person who sees the best in myself. And that's all God needs, to look at you and say, you beautiful soul, look at you. You're showing up on Rosh Hashanah and you want to be your best you. Well, guess what? I also want you to be your best you. And I love you so much. And this Rosh Hashanah, it's called Moed. Moed means an appointment. It's our appointment with God. That's what holidays are called in the Torah. They're not actually called holidays. They're called a Moed. It's our appointment with God, and it's our opportunity to say, God, we have an appointment. I'm so excited. I love having appointments with you. And God says back, I'm so happy you showed up, because I love you so much, and you're one of my favorite people. And I want to give you such a happy, sweet new year. And I don't need your resolutions to be perfect, and I don't need your children to be perfect. I don't need your prayers to be perfect. I don't need your food to be perfect. I don't need anything to be perfect, because I love you just the way you are. And you are showing up on Rosh Hashanah, and you're saying, God, I want to be my best me. And God, I'm saying back to you, I want that too, and I am going to help you. Not because you're perfect, but because I, God, am perfect. And I am going to help you show up as the best version of you this holiday. So on that note, I want to wish every single person watching this a beautiful, happy, healthy holiday season. May all of your resolutions be as wonderful as possible, but not perfect. May all the food you make be as delicious as possible, but not perfect. And may all of your children, if you have children, behave as beautifully as possible, but not perfect. Thank you, Alex. And may you, God is saying to each and every one of us, may you, beautiful soul, just continue to say to me, God, I am not perfect, but I want to be my best me. And with that, may we all be blessed with a beautiful, as we say, Ketiva v'chatima tova, Kesiva v'chasima tova. We should be written and sealed for the good. We say Shana tova umituka. It should be sweet and good. It shouldn't just be good, but it should feel good. Sometimes the things we get are good for us, but they don't feel good. Sometimes the food we eat is healthy, but it's not sweet. So we want it to be good and healthy and sweet and not perfect. And that is perfect. Shabbat Shalom, good Shabbos, Shana Tova. Have a wonderful, beautiful, happy, sweet New Year. Be good to yourself. Be good to your loved ones. Be forgiving, because God sure is. Mwah.